The cost of this plant, retail cost, is $1,500. That's shocking to some people that aren't into the rare plant game, but for a plant lover, it's the same as buying a designer handbag or designer shoes for me. Only this gives me much greater happiness, and it's not a question of, oh, I wore it yesterday. It's I can look at it and it brings me joy every single day. We cater to the plant collector. I find greater joy, and my clients find greater joy in putting that money into a plant and watching it grow, helping it, looking at it every day. It's a mood booster. I've always loved plants, but during COVID, that's when my love for plants exploded. I found that one of the only stores I could go to that was outside were gardening centers. Soon, I started realizing that all the plants were the same at the gardening stores, at all the big box stores, and I wanted something different that matched my personality, my style, something unique. And that's when I got turned on to rare plants. The desire to work with plants was so strong, I think that it definitely took everyone by surprise. My official first day, I had a customer come in and buy $2,000 worth of plants. So then I really knew that this was a bit like a viable business. I had maybe 40 rare plants, and the first day I was totally sold out. Plant Vault is an experience in the way that when you walk in, similar to a high-end boutique or high-end retail store, come in, here's a glass of champagne, relax. What are you looking for? Oh, let me help you. You like this plant, let me style it with this planter. Do you want rocks on top? Would you like a plant stand? So I can spend that time and create the perfect plant moment with them. So my background has absolutely nothing at all to do with plants, almost the farthest thing from it. I've been working in PR and marketing my entire career. And then I also worked for many years at the California Market Center, basically the fashion hub of California, being able to take the press, journalists, influencers into different showrooms and really hone in my trend spotting experience is what I've now taken over to plants. Finding something beautiful, finding something that stands out. And all the plants that we have here are hand-picked by me. The biggest similarity would be my love for aesthetic beauty. Loving fashion, loving different textiles and different looks, and always exploring different ways to express yourself. And plants are like that too, except there's the added emotional benefits of, they can comfort you, they're alive. Before my glamorous life in PR and marketing and fashion and all of that, I had studied to be a psychologist. And one of my first jobs was working in a women's prison. They had me teaching classes to women in work release. That's when I really became passionate about women empowerment. And so when Plant Vault was created, I thought, what an amazing opportunity. I can hire my children to work at Plant Vault. They can understand the family business, help out, and really be passionate about it. They water the plants, spray the plants. Simone helps me go to the stores and figure out the design of the plants. Colette can speak to customers. She knows every species of plants. She can answer any question about plant care needs.
I like watering the ones up here because I feel like it's more a bigger responsibility, because when you look up, it kind of feels like a jungle in this room. And when you're in this position, it always feels so nice to kind of water the higher plants because they also matter as much as the lower plants.
They are my pride and joy, and one of the reasons that I wanted to start Plant Vault and a female-owned business. When it was just an idea, I started including them. What should the design be of how the showroom should look like? What should the name of the store be? I had really wanted House of Plants, kind of a nod to House of Gucci. That was taken, so good job whoever has that. I had wanted Urban Plants, taken. I came up with the idea of Plant Vault. It was taken, but they very kindly agreed to let me take the name. I'm obviously researching online a lot, but I also look to the fashion world. I look to the Pantone color of the year and see how that's going to be reflected in plants. That's also how I pick the color palettes for my planters to make sure that if emerald green, or right now we're looking at baby pink is having a moment, that I have a supply of things that are coming up in popularity and that are going to be matching the fashion trends as well. We look at plants as attainable art, as living art.